Hello everyone, Nick of StreetPass Princeton here to watch Matt's performance from the Mario Golf World Tour Tournament. I have to say, for someone that started playing golf, not too bad, but could use some improvement. Really needs to work on putting, but we'll see how he does. So, goes for the first hole. So, if I remember correctly, he fudges the first hole, because he doesn't really know how to play. So, if I remember correctly, yeah, because I tried to explain to him how to, you see, when you're on the bottom screen, you have a gauge for power, and he didn't hit it at the right moment, and I just want to include this to show you what he did. Yeah, he whiffed this one pretty bad, so I made him retry it from the beginning again. So he got a mulligan, but only because I had to explain to him. See, this is the problem when you're in a tournament where no one knows how to play, and you have to explain everything to, like, the tiniest detail, but you can't really give too much away. So, I think next time, I'm gonna make people, like, try a few practice rounds before, and I was doing my best, but it seemed like it was a very hard concept to pick up, but I don't know, Mario Golf is pretty easy to play. Anyway, so he hits his actual first shot now, and he gets 142 yards, so he makes up for the whiffed shot from before. So from here, he asks for my advice. I think I told him to aim it a little to the left, just to counter the blowing wind from to the right side. So he hits. He does all right, and it blows. And yeah, pretty good. Now, I mean, he's not so close to the pin, but this is where he kind of messes up. It's the putting. This putt, I can understand it's a little hard. He really needed to aim it a little more to the left, because there's a slight incline from left to right that would push it to the right side, so he needed to counter that by aiming the ball to the left. And the other problem is he aimed too short power-wise. So, I mean, he's a little closer now, and you'd think he'd get it in. But what ends up happening is he kind of whiffs this one too, which is a bit ridiculous. And I kept trying to explain to him, dude, you gotta aim a little bit harder on your power. And what ended up happening was he aimed it kind of incorrectly too. So there's nothing much you could do there, and you just need to sink it in so he could at least get +2. So I was like, dude, this better go in. And it didn't, because he didn't aim it hard enough. So he finally gets it in on the 6th stroke for a double bogey, which is not very good, and you can see Luigi's pretty upset. I mean, those boos are trying to cheer him up, but I don't think that's gonna help. But yeah, double bogey. Not too good there. But I guess not too bad. I mean, at least it wasn't like +8. That would have been terrible if it was like octuple bogey. That'd be pretty bad. So anyway, we're on the second hole, par 4. So at this point, I'm trying to explain to him to go a little more to the right, but does he take the advice? I think he does. I try to explain to him, don't go too far into the woods. He hits the ball. He does alright. Not too bad. I don't know why Luigi was throwing a fit, because that was fine. I said hit at that point. I think that was good. So he hits, and he hits a little bit low on the power. But luckily that ball does slide down, and it gets him a decent amount closer to the pin. So he's not completely screwed, but he just needs to putt a little bit more competitively. So if he probably sunk this in and he got a hole-in-one on the next hole, he would have tied with Chris and Sarah, but he didn't, and that's an unfortunate shame. But he does okay here. I know, I'm kind of spoiling it, but I mean, if you watch the video for the Mario Golf World Tournament, you kind of know what's gonna happen anyway. So, here we are, Matt playing as Luigi, and will he get par? And he does. So, at least he redeems from his last shot of double bogey. So, we get to the third hole, which is a little tricky because it's closer to the pin. And this is not going to be as easy. So at this point, we're on the third course for the forest course. Third hole on the forest course, I should say. So at this point, I'm letting him know, dude, that wind is blowing pretty hard. You might want to go back on your power. Unfortunately, he does, but he goes a little too short on power. And yeah, it's a hard thing because I don't want to give too much guidance because then he'd win because of basically what I'm telling him to do. So, tough thing to really go with. So at this point, he's going to try to aim it in for par. But, well, we'll see what happens. And, yeah, pretty close. Just aim it in for double bogey, Matt. Aim it in for... Oh, no, not double bogey. I think this is a single bogey. Now it's going to be double bogey. Yeah. So, don't feel bad, Matt. You got time to practice for another tournament. If you download the demo, might show you how to play a little better. So, I mean, trust me, +4, I mean, I've played against people that have gotten, like, +16, so you could have done far worse, so don't feel bad. So, anyway, Matt, thank you for participating, and guys, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, Google+, and Twitter. Next events are Animal Crossing New Leaf and Mario Kart 8. See you guys later. Bye.